business is a thing. I'm trying to fight this cat off, but she just keeps Houdiniing all over the place. So, yes, Houdini, I love you too.
It's LeahMouseVlog, LeahMouseVlog, it's LeahMouse's vlog.
Guten Morgen und willkommen zum zweiten Vlogmas-Tag. For all you non-German speaking people out there, good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I have candles that I have to put the swirls on, as always. Don't you ever get tired of me saying that. And I have to package them up and get them out. It's Sunday right now. Yes, I realize these videos were recorded before December, but to get it ahead of the game, I kind of had to get a head start because I don't have to record every day, I just have to post every day. So, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Right now, I am going on to my laptop. The top with the laptop. It's so misleading, right? Laptop, because they actually say you're not supposed to put your laptop on your lap because it overheats. I don't know about you, but every time I've done that, my thigh gets like a industrial grade burn on it. So misleading. But yeah, I'm on my lap. See, this is what happens when I try to do something and vlog at the same time. Yeah, I gotta print out all my shipping labels and all that stuff, and then I have to edit the other vlog. Something else. Why do stove burners always do this? You know, we wanted a flat top, but you know, obviously we can't choose what's in the house. But look at this. You know, what is it with electric burners and just sucking, like they don't fit in the thing, they don't align, they're all janky, they're all sideways, and just, it doesn't, I don't, whatever, we don't use that one anyway, but yeah, it's stupid, right? Right? We want a flat top, because flat tops are flat, and they don't cock everything like when I put the oil in the pan, and it just slides to one side, and it pulls in the little thing, and then I have to like move it, and then I put an egg in there, and it goes, and so annoying. You know what else I hate? Straws. Yeah, I'm not a straw person. I don't do the whole straw thing. I just don't like it. Every time someone brings me a straw with a drink, I don't even open it. I need to chug a lug from my drinky. Thus. Yeah, straw is not satisfactory to me. It's like I'm thirsty. I want my beverage. It just doesn't satisfy me. It's not nice. Yeah, we're shipping candles today. Yeah. Get your Christmas candles. Get them now. Because I'm managing to stay ahead of the game here. It was actually funny because it's like every time I make candles, I'm actually in the process. I got all the jars lined up. I got all the labels on. The wax is melting. I'm like in the thick of the shit. My phone just goes off. I get like 3-4 orders while I'm making candles. So I just like, if I have to hurriedly grab an unlabeled jar and remember what it is in my head, quickly make a wick, put it in and like mix it in and put it in the mix and make it, right? And I was doing that yesterday. Jennifer ordered 11 different wax melts while I was making my stuff, which was fine. And so I just kind of added them to the thing, and then I got like 3 more candle orders in the middle of that. So JJ came home and I was like, apparently all I need to do to get candle orders is to be making candles actively, because I get them while I'm making them. So it's funny because like in that context, like the people who order while I'm making candles already, their order ends up shipping like the next day. So it's like I am on top, you know. It's not normally like that, you know, where you order and I'll ship it the very next day. It's just that's what happens if I happen to already be making candles and you order while I'm making them. Like I'll throw it in there and it's getting done and it's getting shipped, and that's where it's going. Because of that, I am staying on top of things. So if you want Christmas candles, do it now so that I can make sure to get them to you by Christmas time or whatever. So we can all be copacetic and everything will be great. Yes, we're shipping that one. We're shipping Jennifer's. We're shipping Mermaids. I know that's not your name, but that's the username. There we go. We're shipping Tina's. We got Emily here. We got Kai. How do you say that name? Katriona? Katriona? That's very interesting. Okay, we got Callie, we got Jamie, we got Christina, and Samantha. All right, we will get your guys's out here right now, and that'll be a fun time. So, I don't know what else I'm gonna be doing today, other than just doing what I always do. But I gotta vlog, I gotta put something out there, right? It's just gotta be the way it is. It does not weigh that much. Don't lie to me. Don't trying to give me attitude, not having it. Man, last night was so awesome. Dude, seriously, my boyfriend is the best. Yesterday was the first day of my womanly woe, as I like to call it. And if you don't know what that means, figure it out. It's something that happens every month to the good women of the world, unless they have something else going on. But naturally it happens, and it's awful and annoying and sucks. On the first day of my stuff, I always get this killer headache that I just cannot get rid of no matter what. No matter what. It doesn't matter if I take pills, Midol, you know, anything. It just does not go away. So I was sitting there just miserable downstairs with this killer headache, cramps from shit, you know, and just super miserable. And always on the first day of my thing, I would just kind of just trudge around the house, just like, I do that a lot. And JJ will see me and he'll go, oh, he's like, my poor baby, you know, and he feels so bad. And he always tries to take care of me, and he does really nice things, and he's sweet. He rubs my feet, you know, or rubs my leg, you know, gives me a hug. And this one time he took me to the convenience store because we happened to be out when it hit me, and he was like, okay, just pick out some chocolate. Just grab whatever, as many chocolate as you want. And I was like, yeah, last night I was working because I work. That's what I do. Since you work from home, it's like a thing. If you work from home, you're always at work. So it's like if there's work that needs to be done and I have a lull in a moment of some sort, I'm like, well, I better go do some work because, you know, it needs done and I'm here and I can and I should. So I do, and I tend to overwork myself because of that, and JJ puts me in check, and last night he did that especially. He's like, okay, I'm gonna play a video game. And I was like, okay, well, I'll like go do some work. And he was like, no, go upstairs, grab a book, run a bath, put in a bath bomb, just relax. No working. And I was like, okay. So I did, and it was really nice. I know I mentioned it in my last vlog now that I'm thinking about it, but either way, whatever, here it is in another vlog. You get to hear about this stuff. And you know what? It's important to talk about the womanly woe because everybody is all weird about it. Not everybody. A lot of people are weird about it. No, and by people, I mean guys, of course, because, you know, whatever. It's normal, dudes. It's normal. I'm sorry. It's not like we can control it. We didn't go, you know what? You know what we should do as a gender of our species specifically? We should just like bleed and feel like shit and be like really grouchy and like be in immense amounts of pain once a month. That sounds awesome. That sounds like a great idea. Like, yeah, no, come on. Really? Come on. Like, why would we do that to ourselves, okay? And then men bitch because they're like, oh my God, like I have to deal with this attitude. Oh, the attitude is the least of what you have to deal with. Be thankful. All you have to deal with is an attitude. You want to swap roles? I'll put up with your attitude all day long if you want to go through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay? It needs to be normalized. I mean, we're working on it. We're getting there. A lot more openness seems to be happening surrounding the period. I appreciate that. I mean, it's not like I've ever been like super advocate of like, yeah, normalize it, get it out there. But like, I appreciate it when someone in my life isn't weirded out or grossed out by it, is understanding and supportive and everything. I don't really care what the rest of the world thinks because I'm not out there like, yeah, so like, I'm on my period. So like, you shouldn't be grossed out around a stranger. Like, yeah, everybody else's bodily fluids is gross, especially if you don't know them. But you know, know? But we should definitely normalize the situation and be okay to talk about it without feeling weird. Like, I have no problem posting a vlog being like, yeah, I'm totally on my period. I'm bleeding out of my bits right now and it is sucky. You know, I don't care. I feel no stigma whatsoever. And if I'm grouchy, I will tell people like, look, it's the first day of my period. I feel like shit. Just stay 6 feet away. Oh, that meaning has changed so much, right? But anyway, so I don't really know where I was going with that. I think I just wanted to randomly rant about my period for some reason. I feel better today. It's always just the first day that just takes me down and out. And then after that, I'm okay, which is nice. But yeah, JJ was really sweet last night about it, like he always is, and I appreciated that. So I'm feeling pretty good today. Oh yeah, he made me a cup of coffee too. I was just laying on the couch like praying for death, and he got up for some reason. And I was like, can you make me a cup of coffee? Because I thought the caffeine might help my headache, you know, and it just sounded nice and everything. And he brought it down and I took a drink and I'm like, okay, how is this cup of coffee tastier than the coffee I make for myself? Like, you even make coffee better than I do. And he doesn't even drink coffee. And I'm the coffee person. And he made a better cup of coffee than I do for myself. And I don't understand. But yeah, it was amazing. I don't know what he did different, but it was really good. Hazelnut is my jam. Just FYI. I'm trying to figure this out because I feel like the Etsy shipping charges are different than the USPS ones. So I'm actually going to cross-reference some things here. I'm going to try plugging this address in to USPS and see if it makes a difference. Because if we can save shipping for everybody all around, that would be fantastic. What is your name? Oh, buyer of mine. Melinda. Wait, Melinda McKinsey? Who are you? Pick a name! I'm confused. Okay. Santa Cruz. Santa? Yeah, we watched Elf the other night. I have only seen it once, and it was like when it first came out, and I barely remembered it. So JJ and I have been calling each other cotton-headed ninny mugginses. Cotton-headed ninny mugginses. We have been saying cotton-headed ninny muggins to each other ever since we watched it, and it's a good time. Okay, it does cost the same. All right, that's fine. I trust you. If that's what you say it is, then I believe you. 11 freaking 50. Shipping went up. It's so dumb. I notice, because I do this all the time, right? Like, I have in my head, okay, it's $8.38 to send something to Ohio. It's $10.52 to send something to California. Like, you know, I have these numbers in my head because I do this all the time. And then I notice when it goes from $10.52 to $11.53, or it goes from $8.38 to $9.39. Like, I definitely noticed. So, I mean, and you know, postage didn't go up by just like a few cents like it does for stamps or whatever. No, they went up by whole dollars, and that irritates me because nobody understands like the postal system better than someone who ships things out on a regular basis like I do. And like, buyers, just all they see is your shipping charges going up. They don't understand it's because it's automatically calculated by the weight of the package, the destination of the package, the size of the package. They don't understand that the USPS automatically calculates it based on their purchase. I have nothing to do with it. You know, I don't set the things or whatever. I just set it to automatically calculate. So it is accurate. And of course I add a couple extra bucks for the handling part of it, you know, the shipping and handling, because there's overhead costs. There's not just the cost of the candle supplies that I consider. Like, I use ink to print these things out, you know, and ink is expensive. I use paper, obviously. I buy address labels to print them out on. You know, I have to get packing peanuts. So, I mean, and the tissue paper to wrap them in. So all of that stuff costs money. So that's where the handling comes in. So I always have to tack on an extra couple of bucks to pay for my overhead. You know what I'm saying? Business is a thing. I'm trying to fight this cat off, but she just keeps Houdiniing all over the place. So, yes, Houdini, I love you too. But anyway, so the shipping charges are just very irritating because I already have to charge more than just the shipping, you know, to cover all the stuff that I have to buy to accommodate the shipping. Otherwise I'd be losing money and this would be pointless. And all the prices for all my products have gone up, my supplies, I mean, for fuck's sake. Ow. Like, the cost of the fragrances has gone up. The cost of the wax has astronomically gone up because during the pandemic, 464 soy wax was like impossible to find. I ended up getting it from like 5 different suppliers at different points because everybody was out of stock. The cost of my jars went up, like literally everything went up. And I cringe at the thought of raising my prices, but I almost have to. So I've been debating on what to do about that. I would literally have to raise my prices to like 20 bucks a candle to cover all the inflation with the cost of my wax, because like for example, my fragrances used to be, I want to say $2.72 for 1 ounce, and obviously it decreases if you get the bigger bottles and stuff like that, but just for argument's sake, the 1 ounces used to be like $2.72, and now they've gone up to $3. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up. Okay, Houdini, seriously. But it adds up if, you know, you're buying like 20 fragrance bottles, you know, that extra 28 cents per fragrance bottle, it adds up, you know what I mean? And I have my cost control sheets worked down to the penny on how much I'm spending to make each candle and how much I'm getting in profit and all that. Well, the jars went up too. They used to be, I used to get them in a bulk amount that basically amounted to, I think it was 88 cents a jar. And now all those costs went up and now it's 95 cents a jar, which again adds up when I'm ordering 200 jars, you know what I mean? It adds up. Plus there's the shipping. I have to pay for the shipping, which is not cheap because usually the fragrances aren't too bad because the fragrances, they don't weigh a lot. If that's all I get, it's usually like, you know, 20 bucks in shipping or something, which is fine. But if I get the jars and I get like 200 jars, it's like $60 in shipping alone. And then the freaking wax. The wax is the worst because it used to be like 60 bucks. 60 bucks for a 50-pound case of wax, like 50 bucks shipping, right? Okay, it's kind of a pain, but I mean, it's 50 pounds, so it's really costly for shipping, right? And then they took it up to, I want to say like, it's like $68 for a 50-pound case of wax with $50 shipping. I'm like, okay. And then I found a supplier that was doing a flat rate wax shipping combo for $99, which is awesome. So I was just doing that. And then they took that option away sometime during the pandemic, probably because the wax was in short supply. They were probably losing money and stuff. So I couldn't do that anymore. And now the wax is not only not 50 pounds anymore, it's 45 pounds. Everybody took it down to 45 pounds, I guess to save on shipping, which it's still 50 bucks to ship this shit. I don't know what they think they're doing. So I'm losing 5 pounds of wax and it's $73 now, plus the $50 of shipping, and it's 5 fewer pounds than I had before. So the costs are going way up when I order supplies, and I'm still charging the same, and freaking shipping went up, and it just kills me. It kills me. Inflation is a freaking bitch, you know, it sucks. So I literally would have to raise my candle prices to like $20 a piece to cover all this. But I feel like an asshole doing that. You know what I mean? It's awful because I don't want to overcharge people, but it's like at the same time, I don't want to lose money and have this be fruitless, you know, because that's the idea, especially during the Black Friday sale, you know, and I love doing sales. I love giving everybody a good bargain, a good deal, and save some money, and it's fine. But it also does hit me because not only am I making less because my product costs are higher, you know, at the prices that I'm charging currently, when they get a discount that further impacts my profit. So instead of making, say, $100 in a sale, I'm actually only making like 70 now, you know, and it might not seem like a lot, but again, it adds up. I mean, that's still like my paycheck. So you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I don't really know. As a business person, I know I should raise my prices, but as a human being who likes you guys, I feel bad doing that. So I'm stuck, you know, like I'm not in this to be rich, but at the same time, I still have to make money from it, you know? I want people to be able to afford it, but you know, my income also matters so that I can stay alive and live places. So I don't know. Well, my battery light is flashing and I guess this is the vlog you got today. So I never know what's gonna happen on these vlogs because I'm just gonna let it roll and see what happens. That's what Vlogmas is gonna be all about. Hope you guys enjoyed it, at least to some degree, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.